The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd down, Purdy escapes the pocket. Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He slungs in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Robinson on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Penix working from the gun. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Here's Penix to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Pete? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
To the air with Penix. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
19 Tiger. Warriors 17. Let's go.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the gun is Purdy. Doubled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll mix the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Purdy throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to be right up against that line that they need and make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
McCaffrey on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that, it just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Right side reeled in by Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The left side is caught by Pitts. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Penix now to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
49ers 3. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Escapes the pocket. He makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Purdy on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Now try it right with McCaffrey. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 4.
49ers 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons. With it, 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Penix. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
15 at the 31-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing now on first down. Penix escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. Second and inches. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They've got first down from the 31. Penix. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Penix on third down. That's caught for the first. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They tipped him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. McLeod now returning it. Making some progress here. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Now he fires it deep down the near side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great hit. Purdy back to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 41. Has him on the quick. Taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Pretty throwing here on first. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
53.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Get set.
Now it's Purdy. That one connects. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. George Kittle, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
49ers 17.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Gotta give to Bijan. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
For a Falcons. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Flush out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down.
Shotgun snap, but give to Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he stops. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situations. It's safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
It's Algier on 3rd. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. 4th down, Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons.
Let's go.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
19 Tiger.
Penix working from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons in the lead at the end of the 3rd. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point by Kuhn. He's up and good. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
49ers 17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Purdy. It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First down, 30 to throw. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line.
34 yards. First down, San Francisco.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Get set. Up.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Play action now with Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a 49er first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Get set. Get set.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Receiver in motion, going left. On third down, Purdy. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go.
On second down, Robinson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Set. Cougar 19.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
From the 47. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. So a takeover just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Working quickly here. Running back sent in motion. From the 16. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Falcons will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Rob Flash, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Robinson again here on second. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
To the air with Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Two with the extra point. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
17.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Dropping up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down throw by Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
First down, San Francisco.
They kick the running back in motion. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 14. And a 49er first down.
Pretty throw it here on first. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. This is McCaffrey, left side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Headed out right. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers make it an 18-point game.
49ers 24.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the local pass, homie, I ain't walking that roadie in New York.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.